Okay, we're over here at gotomath.com doing some linear algebra or some linear equations, and inequalities are in this section. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the title. Never mind. So we just got through doing 8. Let's look at 9 here. 9.1. So we got some application problems coming up now finally. And this is kind of real world stuff, believe it or not. I mean, you encounter this stuff all the time whether you realize it or not. Okay. All right. And of course, I'll just be reading what it says over here to the right. You'll have to come to the website if you're not already here and see what that says, because I don't want to have to move this thing around. Anyway, what do we got going on here? It says you will need to rent a car for a 2-day trip. So you're going on a 2-day trip, need to rent a car, right? And these are sometimes some of the things you run across. Rental company A charges $49 per day with unlimited mileage. Company B charges $41 per day plus 3 cents per mile. How many miles will you need to drive so that the cost of Company A is equal to the cost of Company B? Okay, and if you don't really understand the question here, maybe you'll understand it here in just a second. Okay, so we need to write some stuff down here. And let me get my pen out here. What color? That color there? Sounds good. Okay. 2-day trip. Let's see. So we're going to write up a couple equations is basically what we're going to do. We're going to set these equations equal to each other and solve for the mileage. That's what's going to actually happen here. Okay. So let's do Company A here. We'll just call it CA, and actually we'll let C be cost. How's that? Okay. So they charge $49 per day. $49 per day. So we'll say 49, and that's a rate, right? That's a rate, $49 per day, and we'll let D be day. How's that? So D is the number of days, right? And they have unlimited mileage, so that's cool. Then we got car company B, rental company B there. Okay. Now they charge $41 a day. So $41 times days, okay, plus, right, 3 cents per mile. 3 cents per, or 30 cents per mile. That didn't say 3 cents. That says 30 cents per mile. So 0.3, and we're going to let x be the number of miles. Okay, let x be the number of miles. All right, how many miles will you need to drive so that the cost of company A is equal to the cost of company B? Okay, so we set up our two equations. That was pretty simple. Now, D is something that they gave us. Remember, we're going on a 2-day trip. So D is equal to 2. We're going on a 2-day trip. That's pretty simple, right? So let's go ahead and write this out, simplify it down. So this is going to be 98, right? 49. Actually, we better just do this. 49 times 2 is $98. So this is going to end up costing us $98 for company A, and company B, all right, is 41 times 2 plus we got the 30 cents per mile. The 30 cents per mile, 0.3. You could say 0.30 if you want, whatever. All right, and so this actually ends up simplifying down to what, 82. So it's going to cost you $82. And then depending on how many miles, okay, how many miles that you drive. So you may be just renting a car and may just be going, let's say, across town for 2 days. You've flown into some town and you just need it for 2 days, got 2 seminars to attend, and but you're not traveling that far, so you just never know, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to take company A and we're going to set that equal to company B. So this is going to be the break-even point here, and set both these equations equal to each other, and so we end up with 98 is equal to 82 plus 0.3 times the number of miles. Okay, and then we just go ahead and solve for x in this problem. So I'm just going to kind of write it over here. So we have 98 minus 82 is equal to 0.3x. Okay, so what do we got going on here? We got 8 and 8 is 16. Is that right? Okay, so then we just take that 0.33. So we have 16 over 0.3 is equal to x. And I don't know if I state this or not, but I think I end up rounding the answer to 2 decimal places. So does this make any sense? Well, I guess it does. 53.33 miles. So what this basically means here is if I'm going to rent the car, okay, and I'm going to go 54 miles, right, 54 miles, then I'm going to probably want to use this guy right here, okay. I'm probably going to end up wanting to use this guy, and of course you can take the 54, right, the 54 miles or whatever, and plug it into so actually what I'm going to do here is just go ahead and do that. So car company, which one did I plug it into? Well, that's going to cost $98. It doesn't make any bit of difference there. No matter what's going on there, it's going to cost you $98. Okay, so let's remember that. All right. I think I actually said something wrong here. Let's take 54. Let's take the 54 and put it into here, right, in car company B, and let's see what that actually is going to be. And actually you would say this. So 54, we're going to type that in, we're going to put that into here. So we got 82 plus 0.3 times 54, and let's see what our cost actually ends up being. 0.3 times 50. Okay, I'm getting $98 and 2 cents. $98.02. Okay. So as you can see, actually, it's cheaper to go this route if you're going over this amount.